Alright, so good day. So by the way, my name is Bryan and we are actually the group 25. So we are actually going to present this thesis or the research project that we just made for the Exodus Elementary School. So we call it as the Online Enrollment System. So we are actually the group 25. Let me just introduce my teammate. So our leader is John Amisola, and then our members are Shirlene Buyan, Hipe, Jayvee Nerviol, and me, Bryan Palomer. So this will actually be presented on the Exodus Elementary School for their enrollment system. Alright, so let's start. So let's start first with the background of the study. So yeah, the school that on where we are going to present this system is the Exodus Elementary School. So this is actually for us to develop a software to improve the old manual enrollment system for public schools, to manifest the optimum benefits that the user would get since new enrollment scheme is implemented, to design an effective and efficient system in terms speed, of reliability and accuracy, and to ease the enrollment system for computerized system effectively to benefit both the faculty and the students. So basically, ang goal namin dito is mapalitan namin ang old transaction ng Exodus Elementary School, which is the paper. They use paper transaction para sa enrollment system nila, and we would like to encourage them to use our system, which is an online enrollment system, para mas mapabilis ang transaction. And also, since the Department of Education, they requested na maging online na rin ang enrollment, so this will actually help them as well to process those things. Alright, so this is actually for the safety of both school employees and students. So, sino nga bang mag-benefit dito? So, administrators, faculty, and the students. Alright, so the general problem. So, general problem, the design and development of this system considered the elimination of inaccurate and inefficient enrollment records. So, meaning, since gamit nila is paper, so may mga possibilities na yung transaction ni student using paper transaction or manual transaction is magkakagulo. So hindi accurate yung mga information na nailalagay dun sa sa end nila. So that's actually one of the problem that they actually encountered. And also nagbibigay ito ng mas maraming trabaho sa mga employees ng school itself. Alright? So, the specific problems are retrieval of data in the long run, employee productivity, and then consistent maintenance of paper files and storage facilities, as what I said a while ago. Alright, next, Generative Objective. So this project aims to design and develop an online enrollment system that would allow a more convenient and efficient enrollment process that will benefit both the faculty as well as the student. So the main objective of this project is to ensure that the satisfaction level of students during the enrollment process rises by reducing the amount of time consumed during the enrollment. So that's actually our goal in here. We will make sure na yung enrollment process na gagawin ni student is hindi magiging hassle sa kanila since online na siya. So there's no need for them to go to school. All they just need is to fill out the information online, and doon mariregister yung mga name nila sa mismong system namin. Alright, so specific objectives. So to lessen time spent by the students during enrollment, to minimize the workloads of the students, staffs, and faculty members. That's one. And to maintain and secure your files better compared to the manual pen and papers method. And to develop a system that will introduce the school to cloud-based storage, which would help them compile the student's record and provide backup whenever there is a data loss. So we actually have a platform wherein the students were going to put all of their information. So that is actually online. And then we will go ahead and Later, we will go ahead and show to you kung anong makikita sa system natin and kung paano siya mag-work. Alright? Alright, so sa scope, so this will be discussed by JV. So he's the one assigned to this. So JV, here we go.
Good day everyone, I am Jayvee Nerviol and now I will explain the scope of our thesis. The study shall be concerned with the enrolled student to be recorded in the registrar office through the use of the system. This includes giving the registrar the ability to access the system so they can edit, delete, input, and prepare an output if required by the school or the student. So meaning, ang registrar lang pwede mag-input and output at mag-process, mag-enroll sa mga student. And next is limitation. So basically, our system has 3 limitations and there are the following. The system does not extend to the computation of the student grades. Focuses mostly on grade school enrollment purposes, so viewing of subject and teachers will not be included in the system. The system does not have account transaction to be paid by the student because it only focuses on registration and enrollment of the students. And next is risk analysis. We have 4 categories in risk analysis and they are the following. Technical description, hardware fails or become unreliable, loss of data versus server, risk is loss of internet connection, hindi naman natin maiwasan na internet connection dito sa Pilipinas, and personal human errors, loss of key personnel, risk niya is low of critical skills, security, leakage of customer data, unauthorized access to network under same at risk, infrastructure, loss of internal services, power of electricity, and risk is inability to resolve problems with the application. And the next is cost analysis. The following specifications are the best possible requirements for the system to run smoothly. The company could use a laptop instead, but the specification had at least be the same as what listed below. And total of 20,730 pesos kasama na yung system unit and other computer hardware like mouse, keyboard, and monitor. And next is SWOT analysis. So you can see the SWOT analysis, there are internal and external here. Ano nga ba ang internal ng aming system? Isa na dito is strength, secure, student information, minimum system requirements. Students are motivated by convenience, time may be structured more efficiently by registrar, and weakness is payment. Should be done on some partner by center, and processing of payment may take some days before the data update. And sa external naman, there are opportunities can target marketing campaigns to working class students who value online technology. More positively, the middle class students increase population growth if online enrollment meet the needs of local community. And the threat is improvement of our technology, system updates, and loss of some staff members. And next is data flow diagram. Dito makikita paano mag-process, mag-enroll ang student. Tapos magpipill up ng enrollment form, mapupunta sa registrar, tapos mapupunta sa faculty for teachers, then sa available classes, tapos matatanong naman kung mamimit niya yung requirements para makapag-enroll. Pag hindi niya na-meet yung requirements, hindi siya makapag-enroll. Tapos pag na-meet niya, makapag-enroll na siya. And sa system flow chart naman, nagsisimula sa start tapos sumunod sa process ng enter ng username and password, tapos didiretso na siya sa condition na kung yung nilagay niyang username at password ay match sa database, Pag di na-match, need niya pumunta ng administrator para makagawa ng yung account para sa system. Pag na-match naman yung username at password, dediretso naman siya sa input and output na kung saan ilalagay niya yung credential ng students. Tapos pag nag-success na, pwede niya i-end yung system. And next is front-end technologies, and will be discussed by Mr. Hipe. And that's all for me. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Paolo Hipe, and I will be discussing front-end technologies. The front-end file contains the application objects such as queries, forms, and reports, which most users interact with to get the data from the tables at the back-end file. The front-end access application is distributed to each user's desktop and linked to the shared database. It accepts users' inputs and actions and sends the information to the data through the application for further processing. Students need to input in the Google form for their personal details, registration details, etc. This approach can be very vulnerable to hacking, data hijacking, or even loss of data if somebody from the network gain access to the back-end file. Ang front-end technology ay sila yung nagde-design ng interface at dyan din nag-input ng data. Next is back-end technology. Ang back-end technology ay sila yung nagko-codes at gumagawa ng mismong application at database, which contains programming and scripting, use VB.NET and Microsoft Office Access, provides less opportunity and instability. Applications are more secure and stable, has support for optional parameters, interoperability is much easy. Data are passed as simple text strings, provides managed code execution under CRL. All features of the framework are readily available. Next is hardware requirements. Hardware requirements for processor. For minimum is Intel i3. Recommended is Intel i3. Memory at least 128 MB RAM. The recommended is 2 GB RAM. Hard disk at least 50 GB, and the recommended is 500 GB. Motherboard, the recommended is Pentium. Monitor, at least 17-inch. Keyboard and mouse, PS2 for minimum, and optical mouse USB for recommended. Next is software requirements. Operating system, minimum is Windows 7. The recommended is Windows 7 to 10. Database, minimum is Microsoft Access 2003. The recommended is Microsoft Access 2007. Development software, Microsoft Visual Studio 2007 for minimum, and Microsoft Visual Studio 2007 for recommended. Next is installation instruction. Open your web browser and navigate to Visual Basic Express Edition download page on the Microsoft website. At the time of writing, this can be found at microsoft.com/express/download. Click the Visual Basic Express Edition download option, and then click Save in the file download dialog that appears, and save the vbweb.exe installer file on your computer's desktop. Click on the vbweb.exe file, run the installer, then click Next in the Welcome Setup dialog and accept the terms in the license terms dialog. Click on Next once more to continue. Next, in the installation options dialog, be sure to check the option to also install Microsoft SQL Server, then click Next to continue. Accept the suggested destination folder. Click on Install to implement the installation of Visual Basic. Next is System Preview and will be discussed by Sir Amisola.
Hello guys,
di-discuss ko naman po yung mismong system po ng group namin, group 25. Sa form po na to, dito po mag-i-input yung employee ng username and password. Pag hindi po nag-match yung username and password, example, pag ganyan po lalabas pag walang nagtugma na username and password sa mismong database. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, magla-login yung administrator. Sa administrator, naka-default yung password niya sa mismong password na administrator mismo. Login natin. Tapos, sa form na to, etong box na to, yung mga nakalagay dyan, yan po yung mga accounts, mga username and password na nakasave sa database. Itong button na to, para makapag-add ka ng panibagong username and password. Tapos ito namang button na to, para po makapag-delete. Example, i-delete ko po ito. Delete ko yan. Pati ito. Tapos save. So, ito na lang po yung matitirang username and password na nakasave sa database. Itong button naman po na students, makikita ng administrator lahat ng mga naka-enrolled na students na nakasave sa database din po. Tapos po, pag nag-correct naman po yung username and password, example, magdediretso naman po siya dyan sa mismong enrollment form. Kailangan pilapan po lahat. Pag hindi natin pinilapan lahat, magme-message siya na please fill up all the information. Dapat pilapan natin. Sa address, place of birth, age, religion, gender, date of birth, February 20, guardian, tas subject. Sa subject na to, limang subject lang yung mismong nilagay namin, which is yung English, Filipino, Math, Science, and AP. Kasi yun lang naman po yung mismong subjects ng mga elementary students. Tapos, ayan, mag-enrollment successful na siya. Tapos may kita yung mismong database niyan dito. Dito nakasave yung mga database na in-input natin sa mismong system natin na mga naka-enrolled student. Tapos para po makuha naman po yung mismong information na kakailanganin ng employee para makapag-enroll ng student, gumamit po kami ng Google Form. Example, pilapan ko lang ito. Address, ID number, date of birth, place of birth, age, religion, gender, guardian, this grade that you going to enroll, example grade 4, tas proof of payment. Just required siyang mag-upload ng file na nakapagbayad na siya para ma-enroll. Example, upload on or example picture. Just upload. Submit. Pag nakalagay na your response has been recorded, makikita naman natin siya dito sa mismong Microsoft Excel ng mismong Google Forms. Ayan.
Good day everyone, I'm Shirlene Mae Buyan. I will be discussing the evaluation summary. In our evaluation summary, it is indicated that our respondents will be the registrar, admin and their assistants to respond on our system. We have created a Google form to be sent through link for easy access, and this will be the link. And then, as they open the link, they will be required to fill up this form. They will indicate their full name, start with last name, first name, and middle initial. And they will also indicating their position currently handled, all or their PCH. After indicating their full name and PCH, they will be answering this form according to their satisfactory and then response to their system. We have provided 4 items to be answered. First, how satisfied are you with the system that we create? Second, does our system easy to navigate? Third, does our system lessen your time in doing your designated task? Fourth, do you think this online enrollment form will be helpful for your task to be complete? After answering our survey form, they will be recommended to give us feedback for us to improve our system. Summary. We developed their system on web-based as it could be easily shared in multiple computers and could be used in other devices like tablets and mobile phones. This system won't only be used for the students enrolled via internet since social distancing was already implemented, but also help the school to make transaction of enrollment be paperless. Having this kind of transaction will help the student and school to become more organized and help incorporate business rules. The system only works in Google Form, Visual Basic, and MS Access. The office of the registrar is the one who can get access to the used system and database. That's why we will offer this project to Exodus Elementary School to help their enrollment process easy and safe. In our conclusion, we have indicated how we successfully manage our system. Of course, we didn't forget to indicate the features. And last but not the least, our recommendation will be innovated the system from manual to online enrollment system. Provide and implement an effective enrollment system that suits the necessary improvements needed by the school.